Welcome to another episode of RedWolf TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at two different kinds of camouflage patterns, A-TACS and MultiCam. We are in the countryside and we're going to test the effectiveness of these two different patterns in this environment. We also have Tim from operations to assist us again. Say hi, Tim.
Hi.
So let's go test it out and see what we find. First up, we have Tim dressed head to toe in MultiCam. MultiCam was developed to work across a range of environments and in differing light conditions. So he's going to head out to hide behind trees in the long grass and the bushes, and once I've turned around, I'm going to test the effectiveness of the camouflage in this environment at about 20 meters. So go ahead. So Tim is making an effort not to be entirely hidden so that we can make out the camo against the surroundings. In this light and at a 20-meter range, the camo looks pretty good. Up close, obviously not as effective, but the colors blend well. In the trees, it's still effective, just not so much with the bark, but more so with the leaves. On the ground, the light and the coloring are working well to hide Tim, except maybe for the brown diesel belt. He could probably do without that. Now let's take a look at A-TACS. A-TACS is a universal patterns concept, and the variation that Tim is wearing has been created to be effective in dry, arid, rocky and urban areas. So we're going to test it out in the same environment that we tested MultiCam and see which one fares better. For this test we're using standard A-TACS as the foliage green variety was not available to us. In this long grass at a 20-meter range, Tim is not too visible, but there's extensive shadow over the area. Closer up, you can see the colors don't necessarily blend well, but in amongst the trees, he looks well hidden, likely because of the darker hues blending with the grey tones of the A-TACS. On the ground, a cloud has come over, so the A-TACS is functioning pretty well in the shadows. The pattern also is blending quite well with the surroundings. The MultiCam A-TACS debate can go on and on. Many people say that A-TACS lacks in aesthetic appeal, but for me, what A-TACS may lack, it makes up for in effectiveness. Others say that MultiCam has already been proven effective, and it works in a number of different environments. But it ultimately comes down to personal preference and what environment you'll be gaming in. If you are really serious about camouflage though, you can always purchase one of these bad boys, a ghillie suit, which I'm sure Tim will tell you is at the risk of it shedding all over you and making you smell a little bit like a Hong Kong sewer, right?
It's just way too hot.
So we've seen what MultiCam and A-TACS looks like out in the field, but what Tim from operations and I are going to do now is score MultiCam and A-TACS according to their effectiveness in the different locations that we shot them. So, you want to get started?
Yes.
We're going to score each camouflage pattern on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being almost invisible and 1 being easy to spot and shoot. We'll do this according to the shots in grass, trees, ground, and the bonus shot for locations that the respective camouflage was designed to function in. Okay, first up, MultiCam in the long grass. What do you score it, 1 to 10?
I would give it a 7, considering the colours don't quite match, but they still blend rather well.
Yeah, I would agree. Let's give it a 7. Now, A-TACS in the same location. I would give it a little bit less than MultiCam. I'd say a 6, because while the pattern blends okay, the colouring's off in that lighting, so...
I would agree.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, MultiCam in amongst the trees. What is your opinion?
I would give it a 7, considering it blends well with the area around the tree, but not with the tree itself.
I agree. As for A-TACS in the same environment, I would probably say they're kind of on par, because A-TACS blends better with the bark of the tree as opposed to the environment. So
right, so 7, both of them.
Both of them. So when you were on the ground in MultiCam, I thought you were pretty well hidden, so I would probably give it about an 8. What do you think of A-TACS in relation to that?
It sticks out, again, like it does in the long grass. I would only give it a 7, probably.
Yeah, a little bit less effective, so 8 for MultiCam, 7 for A-TACS. So in the bonus category, we have you in A-TACS in amongst some rubble, and you in MultiCam in amongst the green bushes. You are barely visible in the A-TACS in the rubble, so I would actually give you about a 9
10.
or a 10.
I would agree with that, yes.
Should we go with a 10?
Yes.
Okay, 10 for A-TACS. And MultiCam in comparison,
You can still see it slightly, so I wouldn't give it such a great score.
I would actually say a 6 or 7. 7 to be generous.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we tally it up?
Yes.
MultiCam is at a total of
29
points, while A-TACS has come out at
30
points. So in this case, A-TACS has come out tops, but remember, that's specific to the Hong Kong environment and the variety of camouflage that we used in our tests.
So knowing your airsofting environment, bring your suitable camouflage.
For these cool products and others, go to our website at www.redwolfairsoft.com.